I think we're gonna find that this is the last week that I ever open this game. Because I hope to get at least halfway done, like towards the end today, and finish it on Thursday. And if I finish it too early on Thursday, then I'm probably just gonna play some racing game for the remainder of the time. Josh says I'm cancelled now? Why? You know, I'm not gonna spend 3 weeks shiny hunting? No. No, I don't think I am gonna do that. It's a good idea, though. I respect the suggestion. Pebbles, can you get a Lamau? Lamau! No, do you remember when I finished Sword? And I was like, yeah, I can see myself playing this. Like, I can see myself getting the DLC and playing some more of this game. You know, it's a fun time. Well, once this thing is out of my Switch, I'm not going to touch it. It's gonna, once it's out of my Switch and back in that cartridge holder, I don't think I'm gonna be taking it back out again. I haven't considered, like, returning a game, like trading one in, like, ever. But I'm still probably not going to, but the fact that thoughts cross my mind says a lot. Traded it in at the weekend. Yeah, I don't blame you. Did you ever, like, finish it or anything? Also, hello everyone from the Frost voice chat. And Lonnie. The song's loud. Yeah. It's been fun. You are your own character. Frost plus Lonnie. True! Until Lonnie gets super into Final Fantasy as well, and she's definitely going to join Frost. Smile. About 16 hours in, it wasn't what I wanted it to be, and what's more, what it was boring me to death. Yeah. One big obsession at a time. Yeah. You deal with your own thing. You get through that Fire Emblem stuff. It's like, I remember when I first finished Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I was like, man, I have no one to talk to about this game. And then, what, 3 years later, Lonnie shows up, really excited to talk to me about it. And actually plays through it, because of course I've talked to it a bit with Danny, but she has never finished the game, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Better late than never, eh? I think, Lonnie, that picture of Dimitri carrying a horse away from Marianne, I think I found that in, I think I found that back in 2019. So that's how far back I went to go and find that picture earlier. Payment is friendship. Not a very good rate. Where have your badges gone? Why have both of your badges vanished? What? No, look on the stream. Twitch is breaking! Woo! Or Streamlabs. It could just be... No, it's Twitch. Oh, no, it's back. Weird. Oh, well, that was about. I need to, like, speak in someone else's chat sometime, because I've got a new fancy badge now, since I'm going to TwitchCon. So I can show off and be all special. Oh, shit, I don't have another song. This one. But, I mean, I've run out of things to say now. So, I opened the game. Well, I already had the game open, but you know what I mean. Guess I'll just have to play Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I was looking fucking styling. Oh, yeah. This... Oh, my God. Where... What the fuck? The capture just jumped away from me. Get back here. Perfect. I think the audio's breaking. Already. I hear something off to the left. So, I got here. It's story time. I never have to farm for research points ever again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm just... That's all the next 2 streams of this are going to be. Is just flying through the story. Okay, that's a thing. When you two said 3 to 4 hours till the end of the game, was that pure just doing the story, or was that doing Pokemon bullshit in between it as well? Because that is a big distinction. Because unless I see something really cool off in the distance, I'm just going to be head down, tunnel vision. Both. No, it's story. Right. Also, I went to go and jump down there. I was like, oh, I'm going to go and explore and see what's down there. But I've been hurt too many times now. I know that I'd get down there and there wouldn't be anything. And I'd just be sad. Think I should explore? I don't think so. Exploring so far has got me nothing. What? Well, that was a real slog fighting those miserable icy winds in this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman here is This gentleman is Avalug's warden and my most honourable teacher, Gayrick. So show some respect, Adaman. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I'm Gayrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be people, right? One of the Galaxy team. Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalug? He is in a frenzy. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? He's Gayrick. Gay. Rick. Do you not see it? There are 2 names right there. It could trouble others. I don't know. I don't know. We know it's because it causes them pain or something. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it that your heart tells me to do? I don't know. Just the most clueless person ever. Our mighty Lord of Tundra Avalug has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. Sir, please try to keep your cool. Now, indeed, Avalug's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that's what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about grandstanding? Let's get to battle. Okay. My musculature is hard and unyielding as ice. Think you could break through? Why'd he start doing that? And warming up. I mean... Game always sound like this? Good start, gang. Do you not just start squatting in the middle of conversation? No, I normally do it as like an exit. Leave him something to remember. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, quick thing that's very, very subtly happened yesterday in the background. All of my emotes now have blue eyes. Like, I'd swapped out. It was like a fucking... Just swapped them out real quick. On both Twitch and also, Discord. Outstanding. I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. Smashed? Gary. I suppose you can all get on with it now. This one's alright. Thank you, sir. That was quite an obstacle to overcome. Wow. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like people, but I'll vouch for him. And if you insist on quelling Avalug's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal icy likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. They're wasting no time now. It's just get the item, fight the Pokemon. There you go. Job's good. Eternal ice, is it? For that, you'll have to be able to fly, which means you'll need a braviary. Long story short, you gotta seek out a young lady named Sabby. Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean. Isn't Avalugg one of the Pearls Clan's lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This eternal ice stuff can be found atop Avalugg's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneasler can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're gonna have to approach by air, with Braviary's help. Garrick wants to the top of Avalugg's legacy, I'll have you know. He says he made it within 6 feet at the top. Makes it right. Might makes right. Or at least I... What? And about Sabby, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand when you meet her. Head towards Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. Just blindly wander around. Never mind, that would be too difficult. My clairvoyance told me, and that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? See what you meant about Sabby. But why would she be up there? Seems you better focus on pursuing one Sabby and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Immediately stopped. Okay. Okay, can't climb that. Because it's too icy. I just slipped right down. Oh. There we go, caught up. Hello, my name's Sabby. Nice to meet you, people. Pleasure's all mine. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? But you're going to be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can call Lord Avalugg's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. You're a bird. You have a bird. I can't fly. I do like how many, like, tiny steps this game is made out of. Where it's like, you need to do this daunting seeming task, but actually you just have to get this done really quick. Oh. You have to just do this thing really quick. But to do that, you need to get this thing. And that's going to take a what? No, you can just go over here real quick. There's like a bunch of little steps. Which, there's no point in complaining. Baby step. Is she running away? Like, am I actually chasing at all? Or is she just vibing? Or is it chasing from here? Hello? People! You made it all the way up here in this cold. The question is, did you catch me, or did I let myself get caught? Well, you weren't running. Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant? No idea. No one but me could really know, right? Anyway, the challenge continues. The next stop is to our merry chases to Snow Point Temple. The real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored? Let's go, Braviary. I hate her. I haven't hated a character yet, but I hate her. Do I really hate it? Fuck. Fuck. Maybe, oh, I'm just playing into their game. That's all I've been fooled. I'm gonna go up the side here. That is the best thing I've ever seen. With the red eyes, the evil one. I forget what they're called normally. I thought there was an invisible wall then and I was ready to... No, the actual Pokemon. Why do I get stuck on the stairs? Swinub, yeah. What a lovely little guy. Friendly fella. Oh, look, it's another thing that I'm not going to bother going and exploring because I know exactly what it is now. And it's all a lie. What is it? I don't know. It's a rock that at some point will have an entrance, but right now won't because I keep coming across them and I can never do anything with them. It makes me sad. Hi again, people. Nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. Anyway, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing. Left for you to do. What is it? I don't know. Well, I know that it's a lie. There you go. But the real question here is, am I really having fun with you, playing with you, or am I bored? I don't know. Stop asking me. I heard what Woman said. If you have Warden... I really like the idea, right? Of whenever I stumble over my words when reading subtitles like that, of the person just getting really frustrated and just like kicking the floor, just like, fuck! And then going back to the start of the sentence and trying again. If you have Warden Savvy's approval to enter, then by all means do so. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzles won't get very far within. I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of patterns in their chests too. Well, thank you. Do you tell every trespasser how to get through the puzzles? Okay. No, most people aren't allowed to enter. So, guarantee you I'm gonna overthink the shit out of this. Oh, fuck off. Oh my... I just want to look around. Why? Please. Why would you put them here? Most people aren't allowed to enter? Yeah. I guess he did say that. My Pokemon underleveled. Awesome. They all just have... No. Ice... Oh, yeah, that's a rock. Okay. Of a rock. Of ice, so they're facing against each other. Okay. Yeah, I'm underleveled. It's fine, though. I'm not worried. I'll brute force it in some way. Yo! He can evolve again? What? Oh yeah, he can, can't he? Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's a weird hat. Wolverine. Cool. He looks traumatized. No, but you've... Oh, look at me go. I'm getting research points even though I don't need them anymore. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna kill you while... Before we even get the chance to think about doing anything. That was the wrong ability. Yeah, I know. I should probably... Look at me go. Healing up Pokemon and stuff. I'm using items. So, I want to go down here because I see that the other thing... Oh. Never mind. I'll go the other way. Where does this place remind me of? It reminds me of the... So, in Dragon Quest 11, there was like a dungeon that I went into near the Volcano City. And that was where I swapped it to like the retro mode for a stream. This area reminds me of that. Rock. Steel. There are 3 panels fitted in the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. There are faint traces of words carved into the door as well. With the statue's gaze, which panel do you press first? I don't remember. I'm gonna assume it's... So, ice, steel, rock. Or rock, steel, ice. Steel. Oh. Okay. Rock, steel, ice. Rock. Steel. Ice. That was quite the puzzle. Okay, there's more. I hope they build on that. So it was back to front. So ice. Ice. Rock. Ice, rock, steel. Ice, rock, steel. Ice, rock, steel, rock. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Oh, okay. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. So you could have done that either way and it would have worked. Like, it didn't matter which order you learnt. So I didn't need to learn anything from the first puzzle. Dude. It's fine. Okay. Maybe it'll come into play here. So... You to you. To you. To you to you. And then there's gonna be one more here. So we got... Steel! Ice. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, ice, steel, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. I thought that I missed a steel. I thought I got that wrong, but I got it right. Okay. Cool. I thought I was counting one too many. Something felt wrong. I added like an extra one in at some point. Why is that one here? Excuse me? What's strong against you? Do I have anything strong against you? I don't even know what. It's psychic something? No. Psychic fighting? It just keeps tripping over. Just looking at it and knowing... I don't know. I don't know. Turn around. Lonnie, I am asking. That feels correct, right? Oh! Psychic fighter. I was correct! Ghost fairy flying. Ni no Kuni 2. Never played it. But that is one of those games that's on my big long list of I should play this at some point. Water. It's good. You should really get back into it. I think that's how most of us feel about most of the JRPGs we play. Man, that game was good. I should play it again at some point. Proceeds to not play it again. What a waste of time. JRPGs and also action RPGs. Are you gonna try and fight me? I'll be fine. I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with Braviary. Do you think that'll come to pass? I don't know. I'm just like really fed up at this point. Just like, I don't know, man. Fuck. Well, however the future turns out, flying with Braviary isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me you're strong enough. Gonna take us on? Yep. It is really carried in the dialogue options of just, I'm fed up now. Now get ready. Here come Rhyperia, Magmortar, and Electivire. Arrgh. He's a pirate. Bird wasn't the wisest idea. I'm looking at this, and I'm making some observations, and I'm sending Floatzel out instead. I didn't switch them out. What did I do? I pressed the wrong button. Oh, come on! Wait, but there's there's a lightning. Oh, no. Yeah. Poison gas. Good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That hurt. And now, yeah. Alright. I think I handled that pretty well. I think it was a good turn. me. And now I get to go, right? So I send out Wolverine. I wish I could, like, see what level... How do I, like, see what level they are before... Oh, they're just going through again. Oh, he's at level 30. Whoa, 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 no. No. Oh. I didn't know you could change Pokemon like that. That's cool. Yeah, just get rid of one of them. I'm not worried. Now, what might I be attempting with this play here? Terrific question. I entail a guess. News to me. Wow, what a good animation. Spin! All it takes is the right Pokemon thrown out at the right time and a good old hope for the best. This also damages the user. Fuck it! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is unfortunate. Time for... Yeah. Guess what? I have a Lopunny! We all forgot about it, though. Epic backflip, though. Wish Wolverine didn't die.
Wow, you caught us and you beat us. You've won all our games so far. But Braviary still wants to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go.
Can you heal my Prove your strength to the... Oh. Okay. I think I should probably... What happened? Why are you laughing? What happened? Who told a joke? Better not be laughing at me. I get really self-conscious, I'll have you know. What's the point of running out of stamina in this game? What's the purpose of it? I'm gonna go around here. Have fun with your bird or whatever. I'm gonna steal your shit. Exploration pays off once again! Nothing? Come on, please! What the fuck is the point in this being an open world game? There's none! Oh, dude, right. Okay, before I start this dramatic fight. I was doing some thinking as I was driving home because I was like, man, I have to stream Pokemon when I get home. And I was thinking about what this game feels like. And it feels like a fan game where they got really ambitious and they were like, oh, they had all these cool ideas, but it was a fan game, and it was like the bad kind of fan game where they just weren't able to carry through on all the ideas, and the stuff that was there just kind of was like, it could have been done better. That's why it looks like this. You know what I mean? Do you get what I mean? So, oh, we could make it so you can explore anywhere, and you can walk around at any point, and it's like you do it, but then they didn't think to actually put something there. So it took, right at the very beginning of the game, I was like, I don't know how to feel about this game or how to put it into words, but I fucking did it. That's the finale we all that's the only finale I needed.
All right, Bravery, why not test yourself? Test out people's strength for yourself.
To be fair, the bravery was on his last legs there. I'd have used Roost as well. I hope it does it again. Nope. Can you use strong style on, like, Roost? Yeah, that's cool. I was so ready for it to just do it again. I was so ready. Gives you more HP back. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's the obvious solution, but... This has truly been one of the most exciting battles that I've had just in any Pokemon game. That time where I was stuck in that cave with nothing but an Oddish and he managed to pull through? No, that doesn't even come close to the battle I'm having right now. Like, that was just such a, like, a quiet thing that happened. Whereas, like, I think Frank was there and Ghost was there, because Ghost was like, if you get out of here alive, I'm tier 3 subbing. And that was where my love for Oddish really came from. Was that situation. What game was that? Platinum? Is that Platinum? Is it Platinum or, like, Emerald? You did? Yeah, you said you were just going to do it. What? You just said you were going to tier 3 sub. I was like, okay, he's going to tier 3 sub for a month. And then you did it for fucking ever. You did it for like 6 months. So much money! There's no Audition Platinum. What Pokemon games have I played? Because there was the randomizer that I did that ended. Fire Red? Did I play Fire Red? I did play Fire Red. When the fuck did I play Fire... Wait a second. When did I play Fire Red? I have no recollection of playing Fire Red. But that would be where Oddish came from. Pokemon Emerald Randomizer. That's there. Pokemon Fire Red! And in my Pokemon Fire Red Twitch VOD category is a Forza... Oh, wait, no, because it was Forza Horizon and Fire Red. Yeah, because that's where no one showed up and was like, hey, you're still set to Forza, by the way. 2 years ago. That's 2 years ago. Yeah! Oddish the Unbeatable! Oh my god! Dude, so many memories just came back from that playthrough. So I remember I showed what normal Pokemon, like not Pokemon Go Pokemon is like to someone who never plays games. They were like, whoa, this is weird. And I used my stream Fire Red save to show them that.
Yeah, I cannot believe Bravery lost, but that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye!
And she just fucking jumps off the edge.
I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute.
I wouldn't want to run into her while walking, like, home at, like, night. Yeah. That's the kind of person you give a very wide berth to. PVC pipe. Dude, you have no idea how much it upsets me that the song is the same for all of the Pokemon. I bring it up every time. That little twitch could have gone such a long way. Pipe sucks. I thought I looked up then, and Adamant was just up there for some reason.
Sure, having people to fly around with should be fun for Braviary.
Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Tell me, why do you think that lightning came from the wrist with the dip? Do you think that it's Almighty Sinnoh's anger? Or do you think that this trial is putting us to? Dude, I like said every word, I think, in those 2 sentences there. But I think I swapped all of them around. If it is a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy, and we quell the last noble, calm Avalugg, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who've been living here in history for ages now. How come you playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adamant. Hush, Sabby! I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet the Almighty Sinnoh myself. The question is, does lightning to Adamant fascinate you? Listening, fuck! Or bore you to tears, Anyway, people, it's time for you to go soar with Braviary. If you jump from way up here, Braviary can take you gliding just about anywhere. Don't forget the Eternal Ice. That's where you need Braviary in the first place, right? So, do you fly with Braviary or glide with Braviary? I'm scared to ask that question. Avalugg's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary. When you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. Okay, I can fly. Glide? Which is it? You can fly up into the sky and explore different areas of history from the air. You can summon Braviary using the plus button wherever you may be, and you can also press the A button if you're falling from some height to summon him in a flash. Okay. Whoops. That was close. Okay, so you can't go, like, up and down. Or can you? You know what I think would have been a perfect No, you just kind of... Okay, you do just glide. It's, like, flat. You know what would have been a perfect... How has this not been done? You can glide. You can't go up. Okay. You know what would have been, like, a perfect control scheme for this? For flying around like this? Gyro. You imagine? Right? That would make sense. Like a Wii. I realize now that it didn't go very well on the Wii. Can't go up again once you're in the area. Ah. Boom! Well, this is nice. I can get a lovely view of this gorgeous landscape. This will be where a space warp thing shows up, right? Nope. That's where we fight the boss. How you doing, Kyle? You vibing? Oh! I'm seeing locations off in the distance I want to explore, but I can't keep doing it to myself. Don't do this. Investigate. Oh, someone's calling on my phone. Hey Yogi, what's up? Nice badge. Posted it in memes. I'll check it after the stream. Into peace, eternal ice. Mems. Good, thank you. I have to like give meme channels like odd names because it feels so fucking childish making a memes channel. That's why I didn't make one in the Final Fantasy server for so long. Wahaha! At last, this summit is conquered! And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? This is a different voice to what he had before, but it's fine. You gave Gayrick the eternal ice, and he backflips off and runs away. He's like, ha! I've got it! I do have respect for the effort you've put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you may face my Lord Avalon. If he could get up here anyway, why did we go and do all that shit to get the bird? Maybe at Ice Peak Arena. Now! Don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. Also gonna do Pokemon's. Also gonna do Pokemon. You made me do it, Wolf. Really? Because now you have... So that you could get up there. Okay. Till next for me, I hope it just fades to black. Oh my fucking god! You've got to be joking! Ah! Add something! Hey, don't do this thing you're about to see me do. Fade to black and he's gone. I hate it, man. There's no polish! There's zero! Fuck me, man. Yeah, why am I mad? Because it could have been so cool! Right, I'm not mad because of these things. I'm mad because of what could have been, you know? That's the thing that bothers me, is why, like... Man. I'm gonna go and, like, heal my Pokemon. Whoops, that's not the plus button. Yeah, it's the, like... I was so excited to see him, like, backflip off or do some kind of cool stunt off the edge. And all I got was a black screen. There's no magic to that. It's not fun. When it wouldn't have... It surely couldn't have been that hard to put there. Why didn't I fast travel? That's why those things bother me. It's only a game where you have to be mad because I'm passionate about these things, man. If there's one thing I'm passionate about, it's games. You gotta care about something. Exactly, Ghost. Like, can you imagine how cool it would have been? That's why I got so excited at that, like, volcano area. When there was, like, I don't even remember what animation it was or anything. But there was, like, an actual unique animation for something that was happening there. And it was so exciting. Like, seeing something happening. Instead of it just fading to black. And, of course, I shouldn't care. It's Pokemon. I don't really care about Pokemon. But, I don't know. I want it to be better for the people who do care. And so then I care. Or if it isn't, Peeble. What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face in this far corner of the Alabaster Islands. I came to bring Gayrick an old order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat. About Avalok. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Not really! Also gonna do part. Yeah, I like how Yogi came in and was like, I'm also going to do Pokemon. And I did 2 things. And all I've done is complain about the game. Oh, have some mercy. Can't you see I'm dying to tell you what I've learned? Well, I'll tell you anyway. You think you have free will in a Pokemon game? It's supposed to be open world. No, have a look, yes. And of history's nobles. That he is, and you know what? He's the absolute beast.
Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles and can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the... Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on?
It's almost like he should be nerfed. Little too powerful. Nothing new has come to the game since you last played it. Why would it?
What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit big for us to take on?
I'm thinking nerf.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you'll be alright. You'll just have to eat some sword caps and give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscle than that. Onward to the arena.
Well, I did want to see that Avalugg, perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off.
Had a cool update. What was the update? Oh. I'm fucking sorry. I was about to make a joke how he was out for his morning jog or something. What? I want to see him do that one more time. Did you come over here and do that cool... Fuck it. Nap time. So we are to Quill Avalugg, as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way you walk among both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work on making some bulbs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they're made, and with muscles like mine, it's only a moment's work. I think if I did buy this game, I would return it after I finished it. But since it was a gift, a birthday gift no less, no. And there you have it. And actually, no, I don't like turning in games. I want a collection, man. If you truly wish to quell Lord Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. Returning a gift is a power play. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. That's all I've done. Returning a gift. Well, I mean, I remember when my brother bought me that monkey statue. And it was like 40 quid. And he included the receipts, like if you want to return it. I was like, I'm not going to return it. I already do it too much. Unwillingly. Be glad. No wonder he got hit by lightning. He would have had a hard time missing. I mean, you're using frost for... Oh, okay. It's this kind of fight. Oh, I need to continue. Oh,
Okay. Oh! Ah! That's cool. Oh, it's just this again. When are they releasing the extreme version of this fight? By the way. Also, Cyan, you're already profiting off of us. Well, you will be when it comes to Shadowbringers. Okay. Ah! It does not give you much. You should. I guess I should just know. Yeah, sorry, man. I promise you I didn't mean to. Oh, there's two at once. Oh, no! No! I got through all of them first try except for this one. That's so sad. Yes, I don't care. I got the fucking... yes. Let's restart. What was the third option there? Restart battle or continue battle? What does it mean, continue battle? What, like continue from where I was? That's an option you don't often see. I like how that really just fuckers him out. It's like, oh man, I gotta take a break for a minute. By the way, I'm so excited to start on the next games after this one. What with Elden Ring and, well, the one break stream of Turnip Boy. Oh. Okay, so you can't keep dodging them. There was another thing I was tempted to. Oh well. Really wasn't that important. Whoa! That's ass! That was my own fault. I knew that it would spawn there, but still I'm upset that it happened.
I could have done that on my first try. Madge. That was alright. Look at everyone, all leveled up. I'm so proud of them. Moments like that where you're like, I got hit because my own mistakes always feel good to me. Well, I like them because it means that I can do better if I want to do it again. That's an improvement spot. And also, I quite like them because it's like, ah ha ha ha, you got me. You got me good. Like, oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Eric, sir, you needn't look so quite so.
But seeing mighty Avalor quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky. Is this peeble boy some kind of monster in disguise?
He is no monster. He is the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied.
Here goes Game Freak, good fight. It was alright. If you ask me in a month's time what the fight was like, I won't be able to tell you.
Gaelic cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and deeply believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. Why can't I read today? Like, it's really bad today. But that will change.
Hey, reader. Fuck off.
I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. People has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader.
Seems you've already changed, Irida. I knew you could pull that off, people. Oh, she's here. Oh, God. You crowd every last frenzied noble. So that space-time rift gonna start closing up now, or what?
Their way of knowing for sure. But the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow.
Let's hope so anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Even though the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be all right as long as we got people. Or learn how to...
Indeed we should be. It's good to have him at our side.
You know something, Arita? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Character development. That's crazy. What a touching moment. They say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Okay. Which button is it? Oh, that's the temple. Oh. I really flew through that area, didn't I? We're getting because I got burned from it. Oh man. I'm such a genius. Fantastic stuff. As always, I'm sure yeah, whatever. The words mean nothing to me. What's that noise? Yeah, there it is again. Oh, wait. Nope. I have, like, tons of money now, don't I? Yeah. Forgot about that.
Right. I have a compliment. That side quest that I did at the very start where I found a worm pool for that dude, and now he sits here chilling with his worm pool. That's a nice. That's. See the world changing around you depending on what you're doing. Talk to him? Okay. Right away! Wait, don't tell me he's like a special case. And that doesn't actually normally happen. Or something. How's the surveying going? We're getting along great here, as you can tell. Wait, what's happening to... That's good. This is good. That's good. Right, I'm happy with that. Sorry. I should have muted. Each of the Pokemon Nobis became frenzied, and now each one of them has been quelled. Yeah, we still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. All the sides would cause permanent effects to the aim. That's good! Okay, right. I'm restoring a point for that. A shiny Wurmple that stays shiny? Well, I'd expect that. That's cool. I think peace would be restored to history by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. Long last, we'll be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself with the wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget the Survey Corps's work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in history without fearing the Pokemon around us. If Wally finds a shiny route, it becomes unshiny. Oh, right. That's a shame. Oh, it's Family Jewels, the video. Cool. Hold on. Alright. I don't care about this conversation. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, I have been attacked. People coming falling out of the sky. Oh, space won't make a finally go away. Would that mean people stranded here? I'm not sure. Although to study very practically, we'll look into the matter until we find home. That now that tomorrow is soon upon us. Don't forget where we got size of nothing less than a completed Pokedex. That's right. We'll get it done. With people in the lead and me as the valiant assistant. No! I'm not doing that! Not a fucking chance! Come now, Carrie, don't sell yourself short. Very often? No, I don't. I don't at all. That was checking something for Lonnie. That was like 2 weeks ago. We've got 2 May clips in this one stream. What was the what would the other one be? And then these all 6 of these were from me and Harry playing in a hotel room the other week. The cut to black. Oh. Don't remind me. This is gonna, like, I know each... little bit rude. You could have waited until I finished what I said. I know the slightly more pebbles have been going up in length each month, but I think it's going to be a significant jump this month. I think it's not going to be like half a minute this time. I think it's going to be like a couple minutes. Cool. Disaster looming. Let's go and have a look and see what's happening outside. You're already bored? You stopped playing? God, I wish that were me. I'm joking. Pebble's feet? That's not an emote that's gonna happen. No, no, no. Shiny hunting is not for you. Shiny hunting isn't good in this game. So I've heard. People. This is good. Wouldn't say that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not in any space to talk about that. That's just what I'd gathered. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring in from the space-time rift. Now the entire sky has gone red. Why did my camera flicker? I have a word from the commander. You are to report to his office at once. Oh, man. I'm in trouble, aren't I? I gotta get out of here. Sky's changed. It is ominous, very ominous indeed. Broke the sky. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. The more pressing concern here must be addressed. First strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleveland into a frenzy. It struck the night that people fell from the sky, did it not? Why did you break the fucking sky? I can't help it, dude! Fucking back off! We've all got things we're not proud of. Fuck. It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what really are you, Pebble? I don't really know, man. Indeed. You came from the wrist, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you brought about yourself? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest people has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you really think he's the sort of fearsome power it'll take to make this happen? I didn't read those words correctly. Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This stranger appeared out of a rift from space-time, in space-time. Who here can guarantee that he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How can anyone prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What's people supposed to do then? Be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in the village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Celine? I'm gonna go watch some Netflix until I fall asleep. Goodbye, Yogi. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yes, sir. How can you be so heartless? Don't you believe in people? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That's why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. Yeah, I remember I,
had an Alpharad video in the background one time, and I remember seeing this show up there. That fucking face. To be expelled from the village? But why? Orders are orders. Let's go. I'm gonna go this way. You're actually gonna give me a fucking walk of shame? Fuck, man. Hey, you mind if I, can I, do you have any, like, firestones yet, guys? And you all? No? Alright. Scary. Do you have anything to say? Why aren't they saying things? That could have been so cool. They really... Okay. Fuck me, I guess. You can't blame me, though. How could anyone do such a thing? Green. Guess we should have expected this from the stranger of the sky. There's no proof I've done anything! What am I being accused of? We can take it from here, ma'am. But what does everyone think I've done? You know, they're like, I can't believe he'd do such a thing. What do they think I've done? The decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I should personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. Caused the frenzies and broke the sky. You broke the sky. You broke the sky, man! What don't you get? It's fucking broken! And it's your fault! Down as bound for Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Altos Sky is broken because the developers fucked up protection and didn't want to sort it out. Oh, that would be so funny. I can't believe the boss would do this. You acting on your own or on his own. You acting on his own orders when you killed the friendly nobles. Quite right. Moreover, did you... Even if you did... To be fair, I was grumpy as shit about it. And like, fine, I'll do whatever. Hardly gives you power to turn it red. You couldn't possibly break the sky. Someone in the distance... It's broken! Can't you see it? As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You only cause people more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Why are you helping me? Of course. Perhaps Edmund and Narita might take you in. I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. But I'm only banished from this settlement. Why couldn't I go to that settlement? Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I'm sure you have all you'll need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot... Fuck! I missed. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. That's a good message. I like, yeah, nice. The sky's still broken, but fucking, what am I going to do about it? Fix it? What of the dream I first shared of you? Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about you, dream dude. You dream shit. You dream shit and stupid. And, I'm going to be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Smile. For people in the know, how long is left from this point? I must ask. Like, time frame wise. Because I can push today to go for another hour and a half max. If I can't finish it in an hour and a half... The song's kind of cool. Then I will be leaving it Thursday. It's Tuesday today. I don't know. I'm so used to using the bird. Hey guys. Hey, but adorable balloons with your Pokemon. Better time estimates. Nice that I can really just ignore everything now. Oh, I can finally meet that bird that has been a bad this whole time. Such a weird way of getting height again. It can only fly up from the ground. Hey, dude. You! What in the world did you do? You broke the fucking sky! Look at the size of the ring! It's broken! When he starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in history could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in panic now. Should have known the only thing that would come from that rift is disaster. I need help. Help?! The sky's broken! Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. Not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put a reader in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cliver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. It's nothing I alone can do for you. What a Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. I most lately find Mai at the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. Are we just going to bounce between all the different locations and people? I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of history, there's a place for you as well. And I am bummed out. Wait, is it in a different area? No. You've been left to die? I don't know about left to die. I'll just become a crazy person in the woods. Make friends with Pokemon. I can make friends with Pokemon. No one else can do that. I like how no Pokemon render in when nearby, when I'm like flying. Oh, there's a Magikarp. Hey, I forgot about you. I forgot you existed. My, what a frightful sky. Who on earth could have broken it? Weird. Just a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I don't know, man. Everyone keeps saying I did it. Twitch chat keeps yelling at me about breaking the sky. It wasn't me. And she's like, yep, he's gone mad. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could have already have the answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weirdeer took a liking to you. I want you to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to war. Then we just start, like, crying a bit. Just like proper childish. Hello! You really are everywhere, aren't you? You little shit. Oh man, I look good. And they're going to run off and tell the really big one, and the really big one's going to run off and tell an even bigger one, and then the big one's going to run off and tell an alpha one, and the alpha one's going to run off and tell a really big alpha one. Strange events do seem to follow you wherever they go, don't they? I'm curious as to how many different, like, I don't exactly try and give everyone different voices, but I just kind of change my tone of voice slightly. So it's a bit more interesting. And I am curious as to just how many different ones I've given to him. Aren't you at last, people? I think I literally just did 2 right there. Been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. The god merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. Also seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Pearl Clan or the Diamond Clan. Say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. Not to worry, there are still corners in the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I mean, someone can, not me though. Have fun! Know a spot that would be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Oh, to the dungeon I go. Ah, that's a very welcoming song. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Imagine followed. That's what I'm saying, man. Just, oh, I've got the perfect place to hide you away where no one will ever find you. What do you mean about this not being no palace? This area is lovely. I was trying to walk and shirking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Cogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of history's myths and legends. No mistress, thank you, just Cogita. And this is... Why, people is the man of the hour! He's the one who broke the sky, you hear? Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of. Lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Duty? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest the time and space themselves to be thrown out of balance. This is a Pokemon game. But come, you may enter my hideaway, my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. It's a fucking lovely... That's a really nice little situation she's got going on. I live in that little hidden away there. Are you kidding? The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. One such realm, far from ours, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. He expands from antiquity and to eternity, and the expands to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? I didn't know what I just clicked. I was trying to skip text. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, lost one. Here is what you must do. History holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Verity, Lake Valor, Lake Equity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts in the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps we can bind the world together and fix the fucking sky! Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare— I gave him the same voice. Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to the children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course! I mean, what other option do I have? There is nobility in knowing what must be done, and seeing to it. Oh, hang on, I got a call. See the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Are you going to comment on the phone? Mistress Cognita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'll be happy to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. I'll need to rest too. No need to worry about that. If you don't draw too much attention, I can imagine you could steal a bit of shut-eye on one of the base camps. I don't think so. What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, people. Okay. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little one? It's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, people. Oh, is it? That's the Abra for him inside of the fucking Celine's room, right? You may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Celine. Yes. Good tidings from the letter. It's a secret. I literally could read it. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. Doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such an consummate guild merchant. Oh, they've come here to tell us how they can't help us. Awesome. I managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their noble's tomb. It seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. Awesome, thanks for the sharing, man. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll just be one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, but the answer should be obvious. Adamant. Because he's cool. Well, like, I don't really care about either of them. But Adamant's cool, and he's like, okay, I concede. You're not that bad of a person. She's like, ha! Ha ha! Gotcha! Every time. Obviously, you choose me, right? Who gave you that Celestica flute in the first place? You're making me not want to pick you now, bud. Let's see what she says. Let's see which one I hate the least. There we go. Of course you'll choose me. I was the one who got you. Who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleaver. You and I made his bombs together. So I'll just fucking pick Adam. He's a lad. Yeah, I choose you. I hope she's offended. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I'll keep watch on the commander. Imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one will come with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. I also like his colors more. I like the blue. The first task will be to decide which of the history's region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right. We'd better get him. Ghost, you didn't answer. How long is left? Do you know from this point? I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'd be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. And also then the people would have to, you know, animate me moving somewhere. I'm going to use hand to this adamant. Don't cause people more trouble. Where are you headed? Fantastic question, good sir. Oh, I get diamond members here instead. Oh, that's cool. I'd like to do some shopping. What'd you like to buy? You really don't have much for sale, do you? There's not much worth grabbing there. Anyway, I don't need to grab anything. Can I still help people? Whoop. Oh, hey! Okay, he shows up now. Yeah, this is the area where I was like, awesome, somewhere to explore. Yes, you! How long is left? Sorry. Yeah, I was like, awesome, I can't wait to explore here. And it was like, the game was very clear that the game was just, no, I'm not ready for you to come here yet. And so there was just nothing here. You have many much. Right, but like, guess time-wise. Please. This lake actually used to be a volcano. And it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, so Lake Rarity was born. I am short. It is protected by a Pokemon called Me Spirit, so you Spirit need to take them on. 2 to 2.5 hours. That is fucking perfect. Then the joys of sorrow of living. Anyway, that's how the old towers go anyway. Of course. I should have just done that from the start. The cave just appeared from nowhere. Is that the Arc phone the professor was going on about? Do this, people. This is cookies. Ah. A hole in the rock? No, the hole in the rock came out of nowhere. It wasn't there, and it was. Can't quite put into words. Are you disappointed by it as well? Menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, people. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. I'm about to get my fucking ass kicked. Okay. I'm gonna sneak behind him. Do you think he knows I'm here? Do you think he knows I'm here? Oh, it's just one of these situations that... Yeah, you just walk up to him. Goo! I have no idea what Pokemon this is. Goodra. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Okay. Hisui and Goodra? I don't think I even know what normal Goodra is. I have nothing super effective. No, the game tells me them, don't worry. But thank you. What, are you saying this Goodra isn't adorable? Rude. Wait. Oh, I'd prefer to get the 2 moves in. What just happened? Did it miss? Sorry, sometimes I like choose a move in these games and then I just don't pay attention to the result of them. Like, that's like actually what I do. Oh, it has Hydro Pump. Did get burnt though. That's kind of exciting. No, since its evasion's up or whatever, I shouldn't count on one single hit hitting. Give him a bit of paralysis. He's not going to survive another attack, so now I'll go for it. Let's put Wolverine in there. All right. I'm actually going to use Wolverine as cannon fodder. Perfect. I don't know why I brought Rapidash back. It does more. It'll do more damage. It's fine. Oh, cool. Alright. Shit. Suppose I could bring Luxray back. I should get more potions and stuff. Methinks. Wolverine avoided the attack. Wolverine is a fucking god. I'm convinced. No, it is Wolverine. Good job, Wolverine. You killed it, man. Not much point in me sending Yes, you die out. Oh my god. Well, I know that it has Hydro Pump. I could Hypnosis. See if I can make it drowsy. Nah, fuck it. I don't think that's gonna do you all too much good right now, man. Awesome. Everyone's level 50 except for Wolverine, but Wolverine doesn't need it because Wolverine is a Wolverine-er. Like a warrior, but that didn't work. I shouldn't have tried that. I can tell by watching you and the Pokemon you've fought in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. What's that mysterious presence? Come! I trust that. Your emotions, share them with me. Not a fucking chance. Are you joking? Why? What is going on with the anti-aliasing there? Look around my character. No. No. Fuck! I didn't mean to press that. I didn't see what you mean. Yeah? Is that right? It's basically pixel art. Hold on. Kobe's asked me for a solid microphone suggestion. Time for me to throw a AT2020 USB at him. As I do every time. What stirred in your heart? Boredom. I was really bored when I started playing this game. Bewilderment, I suppose. I remember that first stream. I was not having any fun. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Bizarre. How did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? The wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Life is complicated. Take this piece of the spirit. Find the world once more. Oh, it's a letter. Cool. Yeah. Have a nice chat, did you? Having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Then how did you know it was talking to me? I hardly be surprised at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warm. You answered it, right? But if you saw, I don't know, I wouldn't be convinced. I wouldn't be like, oh, well, obviously the Pokemon's talking to him without words. I wouldn't be convinced. Looks like that worked out well, people. Oh, admit, you sure know plenty about history, Volan. That's right. And he just turns away while walking and laughing. Know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose. I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. That's boring. I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Miss Kagita? Yes, please. That's perfect. I was looking for the opportunity. Perfect! I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Not yet. Don't throw me into a cutscene, please. They threw me into a cutscene. Ah, my spirits bloom. The legends told it true. And the red chain must be real as well.
I guess, but all this makes no sense to me. But when that Pokemon was talking to him through mind powers... that's fucking simple. Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing. It'll allow us to find the world to solve all this mess. But how? Why? It's a good question, actually. Don't answer that. Your belt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. About the mind, where the rifts are wider. Oh, I'm tired. One might even say that the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the Red Chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now! Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the ways of the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. Anyways, what we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we get the Red Chain. Anyway, we'll be off now. Goodbye. And he walks away laughing again. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Fucking rude. Jeez. Well, with a broken sky and a broken spirit, a broken soul, broken team. Today, stream must come to a close. Because I'm quite happy. I started earlier. Which means that I was able to end earlier as well. Which is always pleasant, I think. Well, on work days, it means I can go and chill for a while. And lie in bed and watch some stuff. This was fun. I may hate this game. Oh, hate's a strong word. I may dislike this game, but I always enjoy my streams of it because, I don't know, you people make it enjoyable. Thank you. I'm gonna go chill for a bit. Tomorrow I'll be working on my Final Fantasy video project. So no stream tomorrow. As again, my entire week is planned content-wise in my Discord, in the announcements channel. I have every day planned already, and I set that up each week. So tomorrow's Final Fantasy project. Thursday, I'm going to finish this game. I will be starting maybe earlier than today, so that I can make sure that I finish it. And if I finish with it, like, before 2 hours is up, then I'll be playing some racing game or something for a bit. I don't know. And then over the weekend, I start on Slightly More Pebbles May. That's going to be a good time. Thank you all for being here. I hope to see you on Thursday for the end of this game. And you all have a wonderful night, evening, afternoon, maybe even morning. I don't know. And to be honest, I don't really care. Goodbye.